Used to be you were one of the most feared bounty hunters in all the West. But you gave that up. Buried your irons. Traded them for a normal life. Tonight, though, that's all gonna change. Destiny's calling. And it ain't taking no for an answer. Smell of gunpowder. Your son dead in the dirt outside, and a burning at your neck, like you've been branded with a cattle iron. Pistol's grip matches your palm exactly. All blue. Been a while. So, it's sirens who took your husband. Flesh eaters. Best find that Stillwater camp while your husband still got blood in him. Something don't feel right. Hairs on your neck wake up. Danger's close. Something mighty off about her. A look in her eye, dead as river stone. Well, at least she pointed you in the right direction. Beggars can't be choosers. Smells all wrong here. Sirens have been feeding. Let's hope your husband wasn't on the menu. Your husband's name's written on the relay in pencil, but the message itself's encrypted. You'll need to show it to a relay clerk. They'll know how to parse it. Relay's clear. Looks like your husband must have crossed paths with a Mayor Weeks. Best pay a visit. A grand estate. Money here. Power too. Best tread careful. So, fella named Essex Mass knows where to find your sweetheart. Quick Ben's calling. Town's got a mean feel to it. Keg of gunpowder ready to blow. Best keep that trigger finger loose. That Essex fella proved useful after all. Big Gulch mine. Hope your horse is saddled up. Snack, huh? Fella's stranger than a checkered dog, but he knows how to find your husband. scent of death here's strong. Won't quit. You hear folks shouting for help a long ways off. Across the graves. Your son might be gone, but you got your revenge and saved your sweetheart doing it. Your sheriff friend won't soon forget you keeping her secret safe neither. Who said bounty hunters was scum? Abducted, cursed. Your new body will horrify all comers. You want to find out who you once were, you might have to uncover some old wounds and risk opening new ones. now, let's see if we got this straight. A witch named Ruth who turns men into monsters. A suicidal tree holding the souls of all pigmen. And a talking snout who wants to meet for a swampside chat. That about the size of it? Well, Ruth's pigman operation won't go down easy. But you'll sniff out that soul tree's taproots. That locket of yours might lead y'all to Ruth herself. Better pay that locket maker a visit. Jeweler says Cecilia bought the locket for her lover. That lover must have been you. Cecilia works at Quigley's Lantern Room, a pleasure parlor. Hope they ain't afraid of talking snouts. Light through the trees. A warm glow in the brothel windows, but it's quiet. No drunken brawls. No shouts of pleasure. Place even open? A ransom note. Ruth took Cecilia, used her as bait. Elephant spine. Best check the place out. Body's starting to rot. Smells something awful. Maybe whoever won the brawl left some tracks behind. Smell of swamp water and mud. Not far off, the telltale electric crackle of magic. Taproot lights up, rotted wood sending up smoke. Things done and dusted, but there's more left to burn. Taproot goes up like a matchstick, then fades to embers. That's the last one. Let's see if that soul tree's good and dead. Led you to Ruth after all. Now that she's taken care of, ain't nothing can stop you killing that soul tree. Quiet out here. Good place to never get found. Bright still. She might never forgive you. All that's left is to try and do better from now on. Spending your life doing what you can to make amends. The tree seizes. Faces of 1,000 souls writhe across the tree bark. Then escape. Free at last. They made you into a monster, and you were. At least Clarence was. You may have asked Cecilia for forgiveness, but hers aren't the kind of wounds that heal easy. Now the rest of the pigmen have got their souls back. The question is, will y'all do right? It'll take a lifetime to show the world y'all ain't monsters. Best get to proving it. Talk of Wendigo, the spirit of greed who possesses the hearts of men. Those men, they become monsters, blights on the land, You and your nation have tracked Wendigo's spread all the way out west, far from home, where greed's at its worst. Now you're close. Time to get hunting. Wasn't right. Sick with that spirit of greed. Best report back to your village. Let them know the trail's hot. So that trapper was possessed by Wendigo, the spirit of greed, chasing the legend of Olvidado's lost gold mine. Must be some truth to it. The trapper's chewed up lips were true enough. That lost gold mine. Only way to find it is them Olvidado bracelets. The ravenous trapper you killed was from the nearby D&B camp. They're bound to know more. Fort Glen, home of the Dagger and Bones. Rough types here. Better not look sideways much. More of Marianne's men gone ravenous trying to find them Olvidado bracelets. Head out from the southwest corner of the camp. Time to put them tracking skills to use. There they are, some of Marianne's missing trappers. Turned ravenous with greed. They won't be friendly. Looks like these treasure hunters was after them Olvidado bracelets too. Found one of them at a place called Bitter Rock. Bet you won't be the only interested party. Them ravenous all around, searching for the bracelet. They won't be kind to strangers. One of them Olvidado bracelets, gold, heavy in the palm, and an inscription in a language older than the West. Got a lead. One bracelet near Boulder Creek, the other at your old pal Mayor Weeks' place. Best hope them ravenous don't beat you to 'em. Voices holler from the spirit hall, and another noise, odd. A cross between a human scream and the sound of bugs chewing through meat. So them treasure hunters thought an Olvidado bracelet was hidden in the local mine. Solid lead. What are the chances things will be friendly when you get there? The bracelet's got an old inscription. Old home writing. Can't make heads or tails of it yourself. Weeks' place. Back again. This time it's different. Folks holler outside the gate. Mattered March hares. Spirits alive. You done it. Location of Olvidado's lost gold mine right in your hand. Wendigo's closer than ever. Something creeps up your spine. Cold, crackling. Then all of a sudden it appears. Olvidado Pueblo. Uneasy spirits, chill to the air. Place ain't seen life for a long time. Gate's too thick for explosives. Locked with a strange mechanism. Won't be able to work it on your own. ghosts want that mine open as bad as you do, but you'll have to enter the spirit world to talk with them proper. Best bet'd be to ask the west standing woman. She'll know what to do. Spirit world. You can open it up. Talk to them ghosts. Get inside the lost mine. You'll need some ingredients first. Spirit walking medicine ain't free. Splits open, and a whole nother world floods in. You can sense it now. Spirits all around, close enough to whisper in your ear. Roll in, wind picks up. The rain falls in buckets, then they charge. Electricity making your hair stand on end. Lightning ready to strike. Veins got electricity in them, and the spirits are close, ready to guide your hand. Olvidado's lost gold mine is calling. Agreed might have taken hold of him, but he was your cousin. His loss, it ain't a wound that'll heal anytime soon. The ghosts, you can get a beat on them now. That spirit walking medicine's working like a charm. Icy wind blows through the cavern. A hollowness invades your bones. Careful now. Creature's dusted. Need to get its head. Then blow the place once and for all. Gotta be some dynamite around. The spirit of greed calls to you. Cold, powerful, limitless. But you resist. Greed's got no place in your heart. You send the remains into the fire, and the ice spits in the open flame. Fire rears up, big as the sky. Wendigo spirit, ice cold, scatters again across the plains, with the lost mine collapsed and the myth with it. There'll be more peace in the hearts of the West. Meantime, you and Wilson's crew gotta keep watch, vigilant. 'Cause the spirit of greed, it ain't ever truly gone. Witches. They're exterminating your people. You had to fight. Prayed to Gavin. Became one of his hounds. Fangs, fur, and an egg for the moon. But it ain't been enough. Your fellow devotees are still getting slaughtered. Now, though, the prophecy's coming. One of salvation, and you're at its center. So, you're the marked wolf from the prophecy. One who's supposed to lead a werewolf army to Blood Moon Temple. To salvation. Huh. No pressure. Franciscus will know more. Them witches, they're after y'all's silver mine. No silver, no wolves. And no wolves, no Blood Moon Temple. Best get out there quick. Screams coming from the silver mine. Electricity in the air. Witches are close. Moon drunk. Dangerous. No telling where she went. Best talk to Franciscus. Maybe he'll know how to find her. Leela's the best y'all got. Prophecy needs her. Back to Grackle to find her then. Your old stomping grounds. Shouts and murmurs. Commotion. Trouble heavy in the air like thunderheads. Layla was here. Trashed the town something awful. Sounds like them witches got to her first. Gotta pick up their scent. Them witches got the Blood Moon Temple location out of Layla. Job just got harder. Franciscus will know what to do. Now that them Oniras know about Blood Moon Temple, you'll need that army for sure. Wolfsbane's the first step. Time to get harvested. A strange twist of fate. Which says the Blood Moon will be the death of the West. Could Franciscus be hiding something? So, a witch, right at the heart of the Spirit Hall. At the heart of the prophecy. How do you square that? Franciscus might need a talking to. Franciscus, the fool. Nothing more than Sybil's puppet. But the war rages on. Up to you to put an end to things, no matter how you do it. Franciscus, dead at your hand. You got other plans, Hoss? The stone's got a mark, same as the one on your neck. When you touch it, something ancient wakes up. Prophecy's waiting. The blood moon pulls the wolf in your veins. The power's there, right underneath the surface. Just gotta find a way to let it out. Fades, goes cold. All that power gone. Maybe them Onirists was right. You did save the West from something awful. Still, Franciscus and Sybil are gone. Layla left to reckon with. It'll be a moonless path. Trying to get this one right. Spell work, and now you're ready. Onirist initiation. Gotta visit the dream world. Bring back a vision of the future, no matter what you see. From the dark, a vision, and with it a memory. Something you've known all along but forgot. These folks here, they're immortal. Little girl, too. And with that thing, they're gonna destroy the West. More? All of creation. Your bones. They've never been colder. So this is it. Home of the Onirists. Good thing you ain't still a moon gazer. Need to know what the authority's planning. But you'll need an object of hers to anchor your vision. Sounds like that stone doll's a ticket. Another vision, another memory. One of long ago, thousands of years. It's a 21, in that book, the Wishing Tome. They used it to grant them eternal life, a day of celebration. Death a thing of the past. So what's that feeling up and down your spine? That this was the day everything went wrong. Visions again to see what the authority's planning. The Wishing Tome and the Proven Knife. Got your work cut out for you. Knife's heavy with years, but there ain't one speck of blood on it. Clean as the day it was forged. Still got the tome to fetch. Best get to it. The ground here, the air, you've been here before. Familiarity from the soles of your feet on up. Five statues, 5 brands. Time to visit some familiar faces. Thousands of years the 21 suffered, but the book wouldn't let them die. So they decided, in the universe, and themselves with it, but some of the 21. They had other ideas. Ethan and Aleph, the first of the 21, visited the Wanderers. They'd forged something called the Brand. A magic that could transport one person's soul into another. Next, the Authority. She joined the Onirists, learned to see the future, searched her visions for 5 mortals. 5 folk who'd experienced the most intense struggles humanity had to offer. Idea was, if Aleph could experience humanity again, maybe mortality would come with it. The 21 could die so the world could live. Worth a shot. Warmth at your neck. The brand, it lights up. Starts pulling at you, calling you home. Time to find out who you really are. This place, the earth beneath your feet. You've been here before. But when? And who were you when you came? Question now, after all that trouble, would you bleed? Well, spirits be damned. It was a long shot, but it worked. Now, last bit of wanderer magic, pass that mortality around. Years catch up fast, sweet relief, and life can go on. The pigment'll heal wounds. Blood moon will fade. Wendigo will stay gone. Albright's secret can lie low. The West's future will be kept safe. And everything will turn to dust, just like it's supposed to.